Travis. So today we're going to dive into the new enhanced catch-up contribution rules coming in 2025 thanks to the Secure Act 2.0. Significant changes for retirement savers, especially those nearing retirement. So let's break all this down. The big news is that if you're 60 to 63, you'll be able to contribute a lot more to 401ks, 403bs, or government plans such as 457s. Starting in 2025, the catch-up contribution limit will be 150%. That's a really big number of the regular catch-up limit for people 50 and older.
Yeah, so that specific age group is what we're talking about,
Right?
60 to 63.
It's 3 years.
Let's work through an example then. So say the catch-up limit for 2025 is $7,500 that you can put into your 401k. The new limit for those 60 to 63, that specific group, would bump up to 150% of that, so it's $11,250.
Yep.
And that's huge for folks looking to maybe supercharge their retirement savings going into their final working years. But there's a kicker here, Steve. Another provision in this says starting in 2026, if you earn more than $145,000 in the previous year, those catch-up contributions must go into the Roth 401k account.
Gotcha.
So that means after-tax dollars, not pre-tax dollars. That provision was actually I think it was originally written to start in 2024.
Yeah.
But was delayed to 2026 to give plan providers and administrators time to prepare because there was, as we knew, there were still some employers didn't even offer the Roth portion of a 401k yet.
Yeah,
so
that's
true.
A
lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, that's right, Travis. And that has some significant implications, obviously. First, it changes the tax game for people, doesn't it? High income earners will pay taxes up front on their contributions, but their withdrawals it'll grow tax-free and their withdrawals won't be taxed, which is good. It shifts the strategy for people, especially those who've been focusing on these pre-tax savings that they've had over the years.
Yeah, I mean, there's always trade-offs between the Roth and the pre-tax IRAs. We always talk about it with clients. We want to see funds in all these different buckets because it gives you the ability to formulate your paycheck in retirement and maybe take advantage of some tax situations.
Yeah, it balances.
But you got to have options. You got to have funds in all the different buckets there to take advantage of it. So, more savings, good news, right, Steve? I mean, the more you can save, the better it is usually. But there's some bad news here. It could be a headache for plan administrators. They're going to need systems to track who's a high earner and who's not, to ensure Roth contributions are applied correctly and keep everything in compliance here. So they might not be as happy as we are about clients being able to save more.
It's going to be a little bit of a headache for them.
Yeah.
So bottom line, Travis, these changes are a win for savers who are in their early 60s, but they add some complexity to high income earners and plan sponsors as well.
Yeah.
Employers must act now to update their systems and design something and educate their employees about the changes that are coming, don't they?
I think education is going to be really important here on that, so people are aware of all their options. Because we're certainly going to be bringing it up with clients, as we meet with them.
Absolutely.
So if you're an employer, now's the time to check with your administrator or consultant that you use on your plan. And if you're a saver, start planning for how these changes could, impact your tax strategy and retirement timeline moving forward from here. Both, obviously, really important topics.
Like you said, it's a win-win for savers no matter what. I mean, there's no question. Whenever you can save more, it just puts more icing on the cake.
Absolutely.
Travis, it's been great. I look forward to it next week.
Look forward to it as well, Steve.